Hello and welcome to Medical Terminology HEA 240. I believe it is this year. It used to be ATR 240. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Greg Bauer. I'm the instructor for this class. And I wanted to take a minute just to kind of go over a couple of things and talk about how this class is going to work, because it may be a little bit different than some of your other online classes, maybe the same. I don't know. First thing you need to do, read the syllabus. Bunch of great information about this course. It's only a 1-hour course, and it's a half semester course, so 8 weeks, pretty fast-paced. We get through it. Not terrible. This is a points-based course, so you'll notice in the syllabus that everything adds up to 1,000 points. That way it's real easy to see at any one time what your grade is, right? Just take those 1,000 points, move the decimal point over. So if you have 875 points so far, well, your grade right now is an 87.5. And if you chose to not take the final and leave it at 87.5, well, that's up to you. I wouldn't recommend that, but I'm just trying to demonstrate how the course works. So, the system that you got into right now is called Edpuzzle. We will use it every single week. There'll be multiple videos in Edpuzzle every single week. And it allows me to do a number of things. It allows me to see who's interacting in the class, see how long you watch videos, make sure you watch the videos. And it also allows me to simply ask questions like this. And by asking questions, I can often see where you are and look at your understanding of the course and see, I can go back and review these videos and review your answers and see if I need to go back and maybe highlight something, talk about something a little bit more in one of the future videos, just to make sure everyone's on track. So every week, multiple videos you'll have to watch. I try to keep them short, less than 10 minutes each. Sometimes they might stretch to 15, but I know that, heck, I'm hard to pay attention to for 15 minutes, and I don't have that kind of attention span either, so one of those things. Also, these videos, totally unscripted and not edited, so you'll see me take breaks to drink a sip of tea. Or if someone knocks on the door, I'll just pause the video. I don't edit these things. Just like a real-life classroom, there will be mistakes made. If I say something stupid, just ignore it or help me correct it in the future. It happens. So in this class, there'll be 2 videos each chapter. One will be me lecturing, really going over the chapter materials, and another one, which you guys will love to hate, there are short videos simply about the pronunciation of some of these words. Because medical terminology, we have some odd pronunciations. We have some odd words to the native American English speaker. I will say these videos were made by the publisher of the book, an American publisher, so if you grew up using British English or Australian English or English from any other place other than the United States, you may notice there are some different pronunciations than you're used to. The U.S., we say some things weird here, and they still frustrate me. Heck, the U.S. even changes the spelling of some words, simple words like aluminium or what the U.S. calls aluminum. Very different pronunciations and, different spellings. But it is what it is, so bear with those videos. They're important, though, because in an online class, you don't want to just learn how to read a word and understand what it is, but if you go out and say something, you say it oddly in the real-life environment, people are going to look at you and go, what? So you'll read these words and you'll learn that pheochromocytoma, says pheochromocytoma, or, any of these other weird things. You'll also learn along the way that medicine has its own language, and in that language, sometimes we don't even agree with ourselves. Some simple things, like there's a tendon in a muscle in your lower leg called the fibularis, or the peroneal, or the peroneal, depending on how you pronounce it. And people say it different ways, but you can figure out what it is just by simply breaking down the word, which is what we do in this class. So read the syllabus. You've already done that, hopefully, and then go through these videos, watch the videos, read over the PowerPoints, read the chapter, and then there'll be a quiz at the end of every chapter, so there'll be multiple quizzes most weeks, and there will also be some other activities that go along with it, and you'll see those as we go. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm in my office a lot. Door is often closed, just because my office in the wintertime is pretty cold, and if I keep the door closed, it stays warmer. So if it's my office hours, knock on the door, I'm here. If it's not my office hours, knock on the door, still might be here. It happens. If you want to set up a virtual appointment, do it, via webcam or whatever. That's fine too. Just let me know. I do work some other things outside of Barton, so my nights and evenings are often taken up. But I can often fit you in depending on if you tell me you need to speak to me in 5 minutes. But sometimes I can. Sometimes I just can't. So a little bit about my background, why I'm teaching medical terminology. I started off my career in medicine as a paramedic nearly 20 years ago. Worked my way up simply through the ranks. I became a flight paramedic and then went into administration, was a hospital administrator for many years. So I still clinically work as a paramedic. I enjoy it. I do it once or twice a month and keep up my skills. So I do have a background in medicine, pretty strong one actually. I did it full time for a long, long time until I decided to teach. So if you have any questions about anything, about some of these weird words or just the terms at all or how they're related, I should know the answer. If not, I know how to look them up. All right, well, that's it for this video. Continue on through the steps in this first lesson of this first week. Watch the other videos, and if you have any questions, please let me know. Have a great day.